They were told they'd never make it. A group from a small company, too different, too emotional, too ambitious for the K-pop system. They didn't fit the mold, and they didn't care to. BTS didn't just break the rules, they rewrote them. From 7 boys living in a cramped dorm, training in a near-bankrupt company, to becoming the voice of a generation, speaking at the United Nations and even the White House. This is not just a story of music. This is a story of hope, pain, love, and global impact. This is the story of BTS. It began with a dream, a nearly impossible one. In 2010, Big Hit Entertainment was a struggling company. They didn't have big resources, connections, or industry power. Bang Si-hyuk, the founder of Big Hit, envisioned a group that could speak directly to youth, not just perform for them. Enter Kim Namjoon, now known as RM. A brilliant underground rapper, a poet, and thinker, he was the foundation. Soon followed Kim Seokjin, Min Yoongi, Jung Ho-seok, Park Jimin, Kim Tae-young, and John Jungkook. 7 boys, all from different backgrounds, many from underprivileged families, all with something to prove. They trained for years, endless hours of dancing, singing, rehearsals, diets, injuries, doubt. They lived together in a small dorm, often with broken air conditioning and just enough money to eat. The world didn't care who they were. In fact, when they debuted in 2013 with No More Dream, the response was lukewarm. Some even mocked them. They were called noise music, idol wannabes, a group that won't last. But BTS didn't fold. They fought back. With music. Each comeback told a deeper story. Albums like The Most Beautiful Moment in Life trilogy explored mental health, growing pains, societal pressure, topics taboo in Korea and rare in pop. They weren't just idols. They were storytellers, writing lyrics that felt like personal journal entries. Songs like I Need You, Run, and Young Forever began catching fire, not because of marketing, but because they were real. Their fan base, ARMY, grew from the shadows of online forums to a global force. ARMY wasn't just a fan club, they were a movement. They translated lyrics, promoted songs, defended the boys against hate, and helped elevate BTS to a level no one thought possible. In 2017, everything changed. BTS won the Billboard Top Social Artist Award, beating out Justin Bieber. They were the first Korean act to perform at the American Music Awards. Their album, Love Yourself, charted on the Billboard 200. And by the time Love Yourself, Tear hit number. In 2018, BTS wasn't just breaking into the Western market, they were dominating it. They appeared on The Tonight Show, Ellen, GMA, MTV Unplugged, and countless award shows. They collaborated with artists like Halsey, Nicki Minaj, Lauv, Ed Sheeran, Coldplay, and more. But BTS never forgot who they were. They rapped about burnout, self-love, identity, politics, and youth. They continued to write their own lyrics, produce their albums, and push the boundaries of what K-pop could be. Then came the honors. BTS spoke at the United Nations twice. Once in 2018, encouraging youth to speak yourself, and again in 2021 as special envoys of the President of South Korea. They were appointed cultural ambassadors and were invited to the White House in 2022, where they met with President Joe Biden to discuss anti-Asian hate crimes and the importance of inclusion and representation. Their influence goes beyond charts. BTS is the first Korean group to receive a Grammy nomination, the first Asian act to hold 5 sold-out nights at Wembley Stadium and SoFi Stadium, and they've shattered records on Spotify, YouTube, and Billboard. They were named Time's Entertainer of the Year in 2020. Their Map of the Soul. 7 album became one of the most critically acclaimed K-pop albums ever. Their hit single Dynamite broke the internet, and Butter stayed at number 1 on Billboard for 10 weeks straight. They've raised millions for UNICEF with their Love Myself campaign, promoting mental health and ending violence against children. They've donated to Black Lives Matter, COVID relief, and numerous global causes. Each member, RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook, has released successful solo work, proving their individual artistry. And when they announced they'd be focusing on solo projects and fulfilling military service, fans didn't see an end. They saw a chapter. BTS is not just a band. They are a revolution, a testament to the power of music, resilience, unity, and sincerity. They didn't come from privilege. They weren't born into stardom. They earned every scream, every stage, every standing ovation. In a world that often values trends over truth, BTS chose authenticity. In an industry driven by profits, they built a brotherhood. And in a culture that often hides pain, they spoke about it with courage, poetry, and dance. Their message? You are not alone. Love yourself. Speak yourself. Keep going. Because BTS did. And they changed the world.